These fruitless almond trees belong to farmer Babis Evangelinos. He's one of the many farmers in central Greece still reeling from unprecedented flooding last year.
Η κατάσταση είναι απογοητευτική.
The situation is disappointing, he says. I could never have imagined I would have to board a boat to get to see my land.
Έπρεπε να μπω σε βάρκα.
His small plot is on the Thessaly Plain, a key breadbasket in Greece. It normally accounts for a quarter of the country's agricultural produce. But last year, storms submerged about 35,000 acres in the area near Lake Karla. One estimate suggests it could take up to 2 years for the water to subside. The flooding has raised questions about the Mediterranean country's ability to cope with an increasingly erratic climate. Last year, wildfires scorched the north. Then, Storm Daniel dumped 18 months' worth of rain in a matter of days. It and another storm, Elias, slammed into Evangelinos' small plot. Tens of thousands of acres of cotton fields, almond trees, and grazing land were submerged when nearly 18 billion cubic feet of water poured into the area.
Οι κόποι μιας ζωής καταστραφήκαν.
The work of a lifetime has been destroyed, lost in 3-4 days of rain, he says. Like in India, France, and Poland, farmers here want more help. Thousands of them descended on Athens. Beyond climate change, they're also worried about rising costs, foreign competition, and what they see as a lack of government support. So far, the government has offered up the equivalent of about $160 million in compensation. Another roughly $120 million is set to come in July. There have been other gestures too, like discounts on power bills and a diesel tax rebate, but after a decade-long financial crisis, the government is cash-strapped. It's unclear if it will offer more. What's key, according to Thessaly Governor Dimitris Kouraitas, is pumping the water out, and fast. Local authorities want to start in one area in April. There are a few thousand families living here, he says. Do we want them to go? As for Evangelinos, he had been banking on harvesting about 11 US tons of almonds this season. He's managed less than half of that and isn't sure how he'll pay for his 2 daughters' university expenses. But Evangelinos says he's not giving up. If needed, he wants to uproot damaged trees and plant new ones, if the soil is fit for cultivation.